some of even our cropping system, our crop rotation, our intercropping system, are means of managing pests. Hello, I hope you understand. Because if you do one monocropping, that's a crop now is susceptible to disease and not pest. And when you see ma no mudi di kosa, but we intercropping kakra. Now when you see ma, and so big jump from one crop to the another. Every other crop no resistant kakra. Into a better horn some with me I establishing one some with me jump wako. Another one so. Into the longer no delay or one crop now into me establish any disease, any pest, no population there what field is coming down. That's why intercropping is also a disease management or pest management strategy. I will encourage farmers. So I'm just giving you some examples of the IPM practices. How you can use your seed selection, your cropping system, your field sanitation. Some of us, when you go to our fields or our farm, that's a plant be a disease that we try then you leave it on the farm. Then this disease now also will start multiplying. Then it starts spreading along your field. So how do you even manage your field sanitation? How do you clean up weeds? Some obviously will be from yet he says, or he's an agriculturist. So some of all these things, if you don't manage your fields well, will keep so much pressure of pests and diseases. I hope you understand. Yep. And so, like I said, the idea is also not so much about the synthetic pesticide, poison. God being so good, there are a lot of plants, a lot of medicinal or botanicals in your system. Insecticidal properties. Instead of using these chemicals, you can use some of these plants to spray our fields so that it can reduce the incidence of the pest and disease, and not necessarily using these chemicals they sell outside. Some of them have been processed and being sold already on the market, but as a farmer or even as an agriculturist, you can do homemade botanicals that you can use to spray your garden, home gardens, and where food kakra na we use, you can use it to spray. Not necessarily every day, depending on the synthetic. And so some of one very common, there are several bitter leaf. Say when you among we bitter leaf. Then one common thing that we all find is the neem leaf. Neem leaf covered by neem leaf. And the good thing is that this neem leaf and some of these botanicals in our system contain properties which can be used to manage pests and diseases without necessarily going to buy some of these synthetic things which are on the market. Hello, I hope you understand. So today we will just go through, like I said, we have several other leaves, several other plants, base, even pepper, garlic, pawpaw leaves, pawpaw seed. All these ones have insecticidal properties, which can be used to manage certain pests or certain insects. Because some of them have so much, the scent is high, they serve as repellents to these insects. Some of them are anti-feedant because of the chemical properties in them. When the pest, the insect chew it, it becomes poisonous to the insect. Some of them reduces their ability to reproduce and delays their reproduction. And once their reproduction is being reduced, it means their population is being managed and going down. The seed is also very effective and very powerful. But the challenge is that, all year round, you're not going to get a seed. And so we prefer to promote more of the use of the leaves because all year round, you get the leaves. And it's easy to get. In most of our communities, you have new leaves growing everywhere that we don't even sell. There are several ways of how to prepare it. One way is you can soak it overnight and spray it. Another means is that you can take up the leaves and pound it. That's why I brought this. Because whatever we are teaching the farmers or we are encouraging the farmers to do, we don't want the farmer to come and say, oh, I didn't have money to go to the mill to go and mail it, and I didn't have. This is what we call homemade. And we all know that this is not poisonous. And so even the mortar that you use to pound your fufu or pound your abe or thing in it, you can pound it. Ana ebo na ma no twi ayi wo so no kra bibia blend do whatever. But if you want to produce in mass, that means you have to take it to the mill to do it for you. I hope you understand. So apart from the soaking, you can also pound the whatever pounder am I. Who do the pounding for us? Oh yeah. I hope you get water. Can you get spare us your water?
Wafa ye huni yo dano ho.
Before dana. Aha. So kakred. Peja to ani ehwe wedim kakra. Ni ehu sa de na awon wani age. Aha. Yes. Aha.
Buy any money you want. What are you doing?
Aha. So it's okay. Yes. So so you see that the first process, and so you can pound it fresh like this. Then add water. I say, why, man? Just like this. Then add water, and you can spray it on your field. But at times you also like to put it maybe in your knapsack sprayer to spray. That means that if it's coarse like this, now a bit plug where you know. So you just have to sieve it. So you see, I told that I brought everything home. I don't want anybody to come and say, and to box an article. Everything. Oh, I wish we could get something to sieve it. Yeah, family means sieve one.
Coordinate by
Yeah.
So you chop money.
Yes, sir. Anything that water can pass through, you can use it.
They're ready.
Oh, very good. Yeah. What the very good, very good. I'm very good. So you see, these are just normal things we all have in our house. I'll be to me use. They'll just squeeze it. Now you have gotten your what? Neem leaf, aqueous extract or water extract. You can spray this on your field to kill as an insecticide. Instead of going to the agrochemical to buy this poison. King Kong, my friend said King Kong. Any of those things, you know, which is harmful to your skin, which is harmful to your body and harmful to the environment. So normally, for every maybe 30 grams of the leaves in 1 liter of water. Yes, 20 to 30 grams in 1 liter. About this quantity should be. We crowd also crowd. 30 grams, they say, matches box now you use to know. It's about 20 grams or so. So if you have 1 liter, 2 of those grams in the liter of water. So when you finish like you can put it, but like I said, because you are going to spray with your knapsack, if there are so much particles in it now, a bit clog will add the name and so make sure you say, on this one to get the liquid form and spray on your farm. I hope you understand. So now you have made the homemade biopesticide, which botanical pesticide, which you don't need to go and buy. You can buy. We're also talking about the soil health. So when all these chaff left can also be applied to the soil to protect the plant from other soil-borne organisms. How many of you have heard of nematodes? Yep. Yes. This is very effective against nematodes when it comes to neem. So with this, you can still put this one on your soil where your plant is, the roots, and to protect your root from nematodes. Again, this one, no, because it leaves in unsunti, It can also decompose in the soil and serve as compost for your soil. So apart from that, it's adding more nitrogen, adding more nutrients to your soil. Apart from the fact that it's protecting your plant or crop from soil-borne pathogens, you're also adding nutrients to the soil. Then this one too is coming up. You can also dry the leaves. You can dry the leaves. How do you dry the leaves? By putting them under shade. Into harvesting, you say, yeah, you don't put it under the sun. You have to air dry under shade. Why is it not advised to put it under the sun to dry? Yes, who can help us? The science students and the... Yes. Why is it not advisable to dry these leaves directly under the sun?
But I say yeah, hata wo wie ma. Ebi ana enianendro bi wo ma e betimi I evaporate akọ. Nti say yeah dry no shade mu dia e betimi anya ni na
yeah, you know, one good thing about this is because they are plant-based, no. The chemicals, like what kind chemicals they easily degrade, they easily goes off. And to dry directly under the sun now, then the chemical break down because of the heat. And to you so are no longer effective. And then that's one of the advantage of using botanicals or biopesticide. Because they degrade very fast, it leaves the environment fast. So they don't leave so much harm into the environment compared to the synthetic. Synthetic are very persistent in the environment and live in the environment for long and harm the ecosystem and the biodiversity. But because they are natural, it easily degrades fast so that the traces it goes off. So you can dry this under the shade. Until you just need your whether bottle, sack, or any other thing. It would be as a shade, Now they are good as here. Inside the environment, our interest is not to kill. Our interest is to bring their population down, to manage more. Okay, Loma, you are killing the diversity, you are killing other beneficial organisms in the system. God is very good. Obo bibia no yesi akwebo obi on the master. So everything, every pest, every organism, everything has something which feeds on it. Science, the food chain. Somebody is feeding on something at any time so that the ecosystem is balancing the system. The moment I used to spray, now what cuts off that process? So we use that, yes, it will kill fast. But it's also going to kill other natural beneficial organisms, natural enemies in the system, which will now make your pest, very more dangerous. Because now there's nothing which is feeding on it. But if you use this one will work gradually, but it's going to maintain the ecosystem, protect the environment, and make it sustainable. So it's not harmful to the natural enemies or the other beneficial organisms. So they all be staying cohabiting, will be in the so that there will be a balance in the system. At the point I fall, went back Ghana, it became very problem. He said, it migrated from somewhere and when it came here, it didn't come with its natural enemies. And so it had free day because there was nothing in the environment, nothing in nature which was controlling it. So it had a free day to just move about and be distracted. After some time, they stay in the system for long. Now we are getting natural enemies that are feeding on the fall armyworm. So gradually, in our labs, crop research, our entomology team and biocontrol team are getting natural enemies for the fall armyworm, and they've started releasing some of them. So with time, when the natural enemy population increases, you see that the fall army population, their effect will go down because now they have things which are feeding on them naturally.